Chào, Mabuhay! This is Teacher G, a Filipino teacher here in Vietnam. And in today's video, teachers, I'll be sharing with you reasons why you should choose Vietnam as your country of destination. So kung curious ka o di naman naghahanap ng dahilan kung bakit pipiliin mo yung Vietnam, I hope this video will help you out. Kaya naman, let's go! A list of all the reasons that I could think of why, in my opinion, Vietnam is a good country of destination kung nagsisimula ka pa lang on your journey as an ESL teacher sa abroad. So, paalala lang teachers, all the things that I'll be sharing with you are based on my personal experience. So, ESID po tayo dito, okay? Every situation is different. So, lahat po na share ko sa inyo might not or might work with you as well, or you could agree to disagree. Pero, share ko lang din to kasi ito yung mga dahilan kung bakit sa tingin ko Vietnam is a good place to start with. Kaya, let's go! Reason number 1 is the salary of an English teacher. So in my previous video, I have shared with you that regardless of your educational background, you would be given a chance to work here to apply as an English teacher. So as long as you have the complete requirements and have passed all the necessary steps that you need, I welcome ka dito. And speaking of salary, I would just like to give an emphasis about this. Yung salary po ng native teacher is way higher compared to non-native teachers just like us. Pero kung i-compare naman po natin yung salary na ma-receive natin dito sa Vietnam sa salary natin sa Philippines, ay masasabi ko pa talaga na worth it ang Vietnam as your first country of destination. So, meron din po pala dito na depende rin po siya sa mapapasukan ninyo. Kung yung mapapasukan nyo ay Montessori school, kindergarten, centers, or international schools, approximately you can get a salary of starting with 1,000 USD per month to at least 2,000 or more. So, depende po yan sa mahahanap nyo na school and then sa location din na pagpapasukan ninyo. Reason number 2 is working hours are very reasonable. So, pagpunta niyo po dito sa Vietnam, you would really experience yung tinatawag nating work and life balance. So, the maximum hours that you could work for is 100 hours sa mga centers po. Meron din naman nag-offer na 80 hours. So, kung para sa inyo is marami pa yung free time nyo for 80 hours, it all depends on your eagerness kung gaano ba kayo talaga kagigil na magkaroon ng more source of income. So aside from your full-time job, you could also apply as yung sa mga part-time, mga private class, tutorials, ayan. Pero paalala lang po teachers sa mga bago po na pupunta dito sa Vietnam, meron po mga job postings na nag-offer ng at least, merong mga parang 120 hours. So, kung ako po sa inyo, iwasan po natin yon, okay? Maximum po na pwede nating i-take is at least 100 or much better kung less pa po yung in-offer nila. So, that's the reason number 2. Reason number 3 is the affordable cost of living. So, ang masasabi ko po dito is your salary na makukuha as an English teacher would really give you an advantage and would provide or let you experience a comfortable life living here in Vietnam. Aside from mura yung mga bilihin nila and then services is depende rin po yan sa pagmamanage ninyo ng inyong finances, diba? So, kung matipid po kayo, malaki po talaga yung masisave ninyo. Pero, kung kayo din naman po yung mga tipo ng tao na deserve ko to, diba? Kapag every pagod is merong pa-treat, still, magkakaroon po kayo ng chance na makapag-save and, most importantly, makapagpadala sa family for your support kung yun po yung goal ninyo. So, I really think that dun pa lang sa reason na affordable yung cost of living dito sa Vietnam is panalo na talaga, diba? Reason number 4 is good market for ESL teachers. since marami na rin po yung mga nag-open na centers dito kahit sa mga provincial area. So, meaning, mas marami na rin yung work opportunities. And with that, dahil mas marami na yung kailangan nilang teachers, meaning, mas marami na rin po yung, mas mataas na rin yung competition when it comes to application. Meaning ng meaning. Ang dami sinasabi. So, a piece of advice, teacher, if you're really interested to come here in Vietnam, especially now in 2023, I think, or I would suggest that you would acquire a TFL certificate so that kahit wala po tayong background or teaching experience, knowing that you have this certification, that means that you're qualified to teach English as a foreign language, it would really give you an advantage. And mas parang mapupukaw ba, mag-grab yung attention ng employer ninyo. So, yun lang, preparation lang din before mag-apply dito. Pero overall, napakarami din po talaga yung mga hiring na position dito sa Vietnam. Pero, also pala, i-remind ko rin po ang teachers ha, I really do not encourage you to come here as a tourist, okay? Para po talaga safe tayo, please make sure na dadaan tayo sa legal process. Although, mahirap yung steps na pagdadaanan, pero ito po ay for your own safety na rin. Kaya, please, teachers, dun po tayo sa legal at may ensure natin yung safety natin instead na pupunta tayo dito na tourist and napakalaki yung risk na i-grab natin. Not all na pupunta dito ay nagkakaroon ng success story. So, just to ensure, diba, para ma-limit din yung magkakaroon ka na, ma-experience mo yung harm dito is dumaan po tayo sa tamang proseso. Reason number 5 is that you don't have to speak Vietnamese. Of course, diba? So, I think this is one of the main concerns na parang iniisip natin whenever we fly to another country. Of course, we have to communicate with them in order for us to go on with our daily lives. Pero here, teachers, since you would be exposed to an environment where the students, colleagues, or employees would really want them to have an intensive environment for English communication. Sila yung mag-adjust sa'yo to communicate in English. So you won't really have a hard time communicating with them. Although may mga challenges, of course, since not everyone is fluent to speak with you. And yung din sa lalabas ka, when you go to the market to buy some of your goods, of course, hindi din lahat nakakapagsalita ng English. Pero by using Google Translate or applications that would help you translate English to Vietnamese is magiging parang easy yung way of living mo dito, diba? Compared to other countries na kailangan talaga meron kang at least basic level of their language or yung nasa communicative level ka na dito, no worries, diba? Sila yung mag-adjust in order for you to have a communication with them. Reason number 6 is Vietnam is a safe place to live. So this is one of my main concerns before I have decided to fly here and teach in Vietnam. Of course, this is my first time working abroad. So mag-isa ko, wala akong kakilala. And then upon doing some research sa Vietnam, so dito, napakababa nung crime rate nila. Almost yung mga violent crimes is non-existent, and even petty crimes like yung mga pag-snatch ng phone. Kasi what I have observed is commonly yung ginagamit ng phone ng mga Vietnamese is iPhone, di ba? So, bakit ba nila kailangan mag-snatch kung naka-iPhone din naman sila? Yan. So far, and I'm blessed na wala pa ako nakikita with my almost 2 years stay here in Vietnam, yung na-snatchan or naman yung parang merong hold up dyan sa kalsada. Pero what I usually see is accident, yun lang talaga. Lalo na sa kalsada, they're really prone to motorbike accidents. Yan. So teachers, I know na kung pupunta ka dito, yung talaga nila parang yung transportation nila is motorbikes. So, wala silang jeepney dito, katulad sa atin dyan sa Philippines. So, kung feeling mo magaling ka magmotor, di ba? Mapapaisip ka din talaga kung talagang magaling ka na. Kasi, iba yung level ng dito. Parang, paano ba sasabi? Parang, kahit ako this is just my experience. Although I have been riding Grab for almost 2 years, araw-araw pa rin talaga yung kaba ko. Kasi syempre di mo sabi yung kung gaano ka-safe yung kalsada. So yun lang. Overall, maliban lang sa accidents with transportation, I could say na Vietnam is a really, really safe place to live. Most especially kung this is your first time living abroad. Reason number 7 is Vietnamese people is accommodating. So, for us Filipinos, di ba, napaka-importante nito to build connections with other people. Especially, isa sa mga tradition natin is napaka-welcoming natin sa ibang tao. So, it's somehow the same here in Vietnam. If you were able to find your people, yung mga colleagues mo, yung mga co-teachers mo, ayan, napaka-helpful nila sa mga iba't ibang aspeto na kailangan mo sila. Most especially kung paano mo parang i-live yung days mo dito sa Vietnam. If you experience some struggles when it comes yung saan ka pupunta, kapag may kailangan ka, meron talaga yung sasamahan ka nila at to the point na ihahatid ka nila, ganyan. And every gathering then, they always ensure na hindi ka left out. So, although Vietnamese yung mga kasama mo, nakikipag-engage talaga sila sa'yo when it comes to communication, and they make you feel that you're really part of the group. So, din yan, parang feeling ko advantage kasi syempre, di ba, mag-isa ka dito, pupunta sa Vietnam, bihira ka rin makakahanap ng mga Filipino or hindi ka naman agad-agad makakahanap ng Filipino community. So, being surrounded with people who would make you feel like a family is really an advantage. And for the last reason, Vietnam is a great country as your stepping stone. For the reason na yung Vietnam po ay malapit lang sa Philippines. I think for direct flight, 3 hours or 2.5 hours away. And cheap lang din yung flight ticket if you would be needing to go home at any time of the year, diba? So, hindi ka ganun mabibigatan or parang manghihinayang na umuwi in terms of holiday seasons or vacations kasi nga mura lang po. Also, I also have some friends who's working in other Asian countries, and upon asking them, syempre, di ba, lalabas tayo ng bansa. So the main reason that we would work abroad is for us to have a higher salary. So upon asking them with the salaries that they have sa mga pinagtatrabahuhan nila na bansa, and ano na rin, parang comparison of living expenses, mas nasabi ko rin po talaga na mas malaki yung masasave mo kapag dito ka sa Vietnam. And of course, dito is mas higher yung chance mo na magkaroon ng position since hindi pa siya ganun ka-saturated, most especially for Filipino community. Merong mga area na maraming Filipino, pero marami pa rin po dito mga provinces na hindi pa ganoon kadami yung parang teachers. Kaya din nasabi ko earlier na still English teachers is in demand here in Vietnam. So that will be all, teachers. I hope this video would help you out in choosing kung ano ba yung bansa na gusto niyong puntahan in the future. But I would really recommend choosing Vietnam, most especially kung ito yung first time ninyo na dumabas ng bansa. So with saying all of those, thank you, teachers, for lending me your time, and I hope to see you soon on our next video. And syempre, dito na rin sa Vietnam. So that will be all, everyone. Thank you and goodbye!